So right now I want to talk about posture, our position of our head and neck and our upper back. A lot of us live in this rounded forward shoulder, forward head position. I'm exaggerating, but we, sit at home on the computer. We sit here on our phone a lot. So all of these muscles get weak in our upper back, in our neck, and a whole bunch of muscles get also weak and tight and irritated. This can lead to a lot of dysfunction, a lot of pain in our neck, our shoulders, the list goes on, our jaw. So what we want to think about is sitting up tall, as you may imagine. So think about squeezing your shoulder blades back just a little bit. So chest out, shoulder blades kind of pinch back just a little bit. So we're not over exaggerating, like arching our back too crazy. Nothing crazy like this, but just a subtle correction. Get your head back so your ear is in line with your shoulder. Lengthen the back of the neck, okay? So that's the simple correction there. As far as the more specific with the neck goes, put your index finger on your chin, a little chin nod can usually be good. I don't like an excessive chin tuck type of thing. It's too aggressive. It's not achieving what we're looking for there. A little chin nod to lengthen the neck, but you don't want to go too aggressively because our neck, just like our low back, does need to maintain a little curve in it. So if you see my spinal neutral videos or pelvic neutral videos, when we're finding the correct position of our pelvis and spine, we actually, end where there's a little curvature in our low back. The same goes for our neck. So a little chin nod can be good, but sometimes you might actually need to lift your gaze up a little bit so that way your neck is long, but you have that natural curve. If you go on the internet and look at the normal curvatures of the spine, you'll see what I'm talking about. So, because we have lordosis in the cervical spine, kyphosis, a natural kyphosis in the thoracic spine, and then natural lordosis again in the lumbar spine. And we want to maintain those normal curvatures as much as possible. But, the main points here are shoulders back a little bit, squeeze the shoulder blades, chest out. Think about a string pulling you from the top of the head to the ceiling so your neck is long. Your ears in line with your shoulders. You're not in that forward head. You might have a little chin nod if you're really like this. That's to really correct that chin nod. But then you might need to actually lift the chin a little bit to achieve that natural cervical curvature. Okay? It takes a lot of neuromuscular control and refiguration if you're stuck in a lot of old habits. So just getting the basics down of getting some of those key points and starting to work on that, not overcorrecting, is so important, and I see that a lot. But starting to be aware of that when you're driving the car at a red light, and how am I positioned? Am I, while you're texting all day, while you're at your computer, starting to correct yourself a little bit. And creating that awareness can make a big difference in starting to get those muscles a little stronger again and hopefully decrease some of those aches and pains if posture is part of the issue with your pain or dysfunction.